Hi everyone, welcome to Nutrition and Fitness. I am your host, Lusa Sondashi, and I am here to guide you on different workouts and meals you can do to be the healthiest version of yourself. So first and foremost, shout out to Tanaka's Closet for this lovely gym attire, which they provided us with today. So today we'll be targeting full body with one of my personal favorites, a squat. So what is a squat, you may ask? So a squat is a compound workout. Now these compound workouts target 2 or more muscle groups at a go. So you'll find they are very convenient if you tend to be a busy person with a busy schedule. So people with busy schedules can use these compound workouts to target 2 or more muscle groups at a go. So you'll find instead of splitting up your workouts into glutes and hamstrings one day or hamstrings and quads the other day, you can just do a compound workout which will target all those muscle groups at a go. So you don't need to worry. I'll guide you on different steps you can take, whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or a professional. So come with me, let me show you how we do it. So we're going to begin with the basic steps you have to take if you're a beginner. So what I have here is basically just a stack of plates and a dumbbell. So this is here to ensure that you're going low enough during your squat. So what you need to do is position yourself. So first things and foremost, make sure your feet are directly in line with your shoulders, not too wide and not too narrow. But again, different things can play a role. If you know you have a knee injury, a wider stance might help you, meaning point your feet outwards and your knees slightly outwards. But if not, you can just start. So once you notice your feet are in line with your shoulders, the first thing which you're going to do is position yourself. And you'll go backwards into a squat. So basically, your glutes should come in contact with this dumbbell over here. I'll perform it just one more time. So once you notice you're in position, remember your feet directly in line with your shoulders. So first thing you're going to do is angle yourself. So you'll go down into a squat, and your glutes should come in contact with this dumbbell, which I've placed behind. So this is basically there just to make sure you're going low enough. Let me show you one more time. When you come up, you can contract your glutes. And another key point to mention is, as you're going down, you have to engage your core. Okay? So just like any other workout, you have to engage your core. So I'm sure you've heard this phrase before, engage your core, engage your core. What does it basically mean? So basically, engaging your core is contracting your ab muscles. This will help with stability and mobility. So even as you go down, it'll help with your spine. So here we go. This is a basic squat for a beginner. Position yourself and you go down. That's one. So as you come up, you can squeeze your glutes in to activate them more. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So next, I'll be showing you what to do as an intermediate. So this is more or less like a goblet squat. Now with a goblet squat, your stance will be a little bit wider and your toes will point outwards. Not inwards, but outwards. So I've added some height just to help me as I go down. So first and foremost, you pick up your dumbbell. Do not bend your back forward. You have to keep your back very straight. And you'll go down. And you come back right up. When you come back up, you contract your glutes again. So I'll show you once more. You go down, you pick it up. Let's go. Okay. So we're going to do a set of 10 squats, so feel free to count with me and let's do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as an intermediate, you can target 10 reps in one set. Again, it also depends on what your goal is. If you're trying to build muscle, you can target heavier weights with fewer reps. So meaning you can choose a weight which is quite challenging, which can take you up to, say, 8 or 9 reps. Then if you're trying to tone up, build muscle but still maintain that toned look, you can target higher reps. So you can go up to 12 or 15 with a weight which you find challenging at that number. So most importantly, don't forget to hydrate during sets. It's very important. So next, I'll be showing you what steps you can take as a professional when performing a basic squat. So first and foremost, you'll need a spotter. If you don't have a spotter, make sure you have some safety bars in place. These are basically there. If the weight is too heavy and you lose balance, just let go of it and step forward, it will land here. This will prevent injury. So the first thing which you're going to do is position yourself. So first and foremost, once you have the bar in place, make sure it should never lie on your neck. It should lie on your upper back. So you position yourself. Make sure you align it at a height which is suitable for you. It's okay if you bend your knees going into it. So you position it and you come off it. If you're alone, you can start off by removing one side and the other side. Then you move forward. So your body should be exactly in the middle of this barbell. You hold it at a certain length where you feel comfortable and stable enough that the bar isn't too wobbly or shaky. So once again, your stance will be determined on whether you have any knee injuries or not. So again, wider stance if you tend to have a knee injury. Or you can keep your feet straight and pointing forward. So once you position yourself, your back should be straight as always, and you go down. Once you go down, you come back up. And again, engage your core. So let me show you one more time. Okay, so before you get into it, depending on how heavy the bar is and what you find comfortable, you can actually add a cushioner so that the impact isn't directly on your shoulder blades. So you position yourself. So feel free to count with me. Position yourself. Then so you'll notice most barbells tend to have lines here where you can position your arms. So it should be directly over that and you hold it. Then you come off. So you step forward and let's go up to 10 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me just put this back first. So some water. Remember, it's important to hydrate before sets. Before, between, and after. So I've showed you how to do a basic squat for a beginner, an intermediate, and a professional. Now there are different benefits involved with squats. First and foremost, like I mentioned, it targets 2 or more muscle groups at a go. So they target your quad muscles, which are basically these muscles right here. Aside from that, it will also target your hamstrings and your glute muscles, inclusive of your quads. So squats are a very good exercise if you want to strengthen your joints, build your muscle, and just improve your overall health and fitness. So right now, we're done with our workout, and you know what comes next? Post-workout meal. It's very important to refuel your body immediately after a workout. So come with me. So we have done the squats. Now we're about to get into the nutrition segment. So it's very important that you have a post-workout meal after each and every workout. This helps you refuel your body and gain your energy back. So today I have prepared something very simple and very easy. This literally takes less than 10 minutes to prepare. So here with me, I have a mushroom omelette. It's very simple to make. Within 10 minutes, you can have this bad boy ready. So it contains some mushroom, chopped up vegetables, that's in the form of tomatoes, onions, red peppers, green peppers, even yellow peppers. So as we all know, eggs are a very rich source of protein. I used 2 eggs to prepare an omelette. I topped it with feta cheese, which is a very good source of protein, and it's a good alternative if you're a vegetarian. So I sliced up the mushrooms into thin pieces, and on the cooking pan I added a bit of olive oil and I fried the mushrooms up just for a short time frame. To the mushrooms I added some salt and black pepper. When I noticed those were ready, that's when I beat my eggs and I threw in the chopped vegetables. I whipped that bad boy up and I threw it onto the pan. While it was sizzling and cooking, I topped it with mushrooms on one side. Then I closed the omelette by bringing the other side over and I flipped it over. Once the omelette was ready, I put it on a plate and I got my feta cheese. So feta cheese is a very healthy option of cheese. If you know you love your cheese, you can opt for healthier options such as feta cheese. Try to stay away from these processed cheese which come pre-packed in slices. So what I did is I got my feta cheese and I broke it down onto the omelette. I tried to surround the whole omelette with the feta cheese. Then from there, I got some parsley, rinsed it and chopped it up and just sprinkled it all over there to add a pop of color. And there you have it. So I packed it in readiness for the gym and this is what I carried today. So let's dig in. This is so good. Feel free to add different things to it, mix it up. It doesn't have to be strictly like that. You can add your own toppings, your own vegetables. If you want, you can even throw some ham in it. Ham and mushroom go really good together. And then equally remember, the more vegetables it has, the more filling it is. You can even throw in some sides. You can throw in a side of cucumbers. Or as I mentioned earlier, you can throw in some carbs, a slice of bread here or there. So you can track your progress through different means as a beginner, intermediate, or a professional. Obviously, as an intermediate or professional, you can track your progress by saying if you can increase the number of reps you do. Perhaps it can be on a weekly basis. You take your time. You don't have to rush through these things. So you can increase your reps weekly by, let's say you started off with 8 reps in a set. You can increase to 10. You can increase to 15 while maintaining the same weight. That will tell you if you're actually getting stronger or not. Alternatively, you can increase the weight and maintain the same reps. Equally, that will show you whether you're gaining any strength or not. Obviously, as a beginner, since we're using no weights for the workout, you can increase the reps and even throw in some pulse and squats. So with the pulse and squats, all you basically need to do is maintain the same position and you pulse. So try to see if you can get up to 40. From 40 seconds, try to go up to a minute. You increase your time frame with every workout which you do. Alternatively, you can even add weights. So this is another good way of tracking your progress. So we've come to an end of our squat workout today. So feel free to reach out to us if you'd ever love to try out this. Take videos, take pictures, and tag us, please, if you ever do so. It's on Lunar Lifestyle on Facebook or Instagram. And we would love to see the progress which you're making. So don't forget, nutrition and fitness go hand in hand. You cannot do one without the other. I'm Lusa Sondashi, and you have been watching Nutrition and Fitness on Lunar Lifestyle, and we'll catch you on the next episode.